So I failed, I messed up, I told myself I was going to study the Bible every day, I was going to do it for this amount of time, and I messed up. What do I do now? First, you take a deep breath and let it out. You can start all over. So I'll give you some tips to staying on track, and I'll give you some tips also on what I do specifically for myself. So the staying on track part, I would first say, is don't aim for a large amount of time. Don't even aim for a perfect time. It's going to be very, very, very rare that you have the perfect setting, the perfect Bible, that everything lines up perfectly. Now, if you do, that's great. That's super. I salute you. But you may not have that. So aim small when you're trying to get back. 5 minutes of studying a day is better than not studying at all. Or I know usually I would get people saying that, if I don't do a lot of time, then God's not pleased. That's not true. That's not true. So what I would say is start very, very small. Try to do it every day. If every day is too overwhelming, try maybe 3 times a week. What I normally do in my studying, and definitely when I had a lot of problem of staying consistent, was I would get a calendar and I would write down each time I did my studying. And after like 2 weeks of meeting my goals, I would reward myself. So the things that usually make us not stay consistent with studying is the lack of interest. The Bible can be boring at times. It can be. So I would say use versions that help you see the story or the text a lot different. The Message Bible is amazing for that type of stuff. I also would say too, use YouTube to look up videos on the subject or the passage that you're studying. Now, every YouTube video is not going to be exactly correct, but it may give you an idea and a picture of what's happening. What you can also do is join a Facebook group that may have people who study in it already, the Bible. There's a lot of groups out there. Or you may feel free, I would say also, hire a mentor for like maybe a month that you can check in with, that you can get some good tips about. If it's important to you, you'll find a way, you'll make a way. But these are just some tools that I've always used. Something that I do now a lot is I study people who know the Bible more than me. I find out like what books have they read, what things do they study, what subjects interest them, and what subjects doesn't interest them. And I feed off of that. So get back on track. Don't beat yourself up. God's not beating you up, but you want to get consistent. Start eating it, start dissecting it, and start living it mostly. So again, if this helps you guys out, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll help you out as much as I can. But subscribe to this, like this, and share this. Take care, guys.